is start the meeting of the Youth Services and the Education Committee. First, we start with welcome. Those of us who are regulars, we can introduce ourselves. You can say your name, if you know, if you have a position on the committee or the board, if you're a board member, so that everyone would know your connection to city. Okay.
Hi, good night. I'm Akita. I'm a community member.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Rose. I'm a resident member as well.
And our secretary.
Yes.
Ryan, resident member.
Melissa, community board member.
Hi, which me, I'm a community board member.
I'm Zach, I'm a community member.
Billy Martin, community member.
VP. You VP?
Yes. Oh, I think I'm the VP of.
You of Education
oh.
Committee, and she's VP. She's VP of Beauty Services. I'm I'm the chair of Education Committee.
And I am the chair of the Youth Services.
Retired tonight.
Awesome.
And you're Josh.
Josh.
Okay, I'll just say so.
Josh, I'm on the land use committee, but also joining here.
And he's a board member.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, everyone. You will have a copy of the minutes. One of them, copy of the minutes. We can do one or two things. This one, Cynthia, you got the minute?
Yes. this-
Right.
Right, okay.
Okay, we can do one or two things. Okay, so we read over the link.
Cynthia, you want to read the minutes?
Cynthia,
Sure,
one,
no
yes.
problem. The meetings of the Youth Services and Education Committee has been scheduled as follows. Well, so everybody knows it's today, December the 3rd at 7, okay? Welcome, the agenda is welcome. Number 2 are the minutes. Update of activities. A is the potluck supper, B is the raffle, and C other activities. Any other business, wait, this is it, and then
No, you're
adjournment?
supposed to be, you should read it the
Am I
next
reading
one.
the
That's
wrong-
the agenda.
This is too
But at least you were telling us what it
That's
is,
it,
right?
the other side, Cynthia. Yep,
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry.
it, that's okay.
Okay, the
Yeah.
meeting was called to order at 7:05 PM. Greetings and introductions, the reading of the previous meeting minutes. Forced to create a calendar for upcoming activities for the upcoming year 2024 through 2025. Break down into groups to plan the activities. The following are the planned scheduled activities. Farris Forest has agreed to attend the potluck, which is planned for Friday, December 6th at 6 PM. It's 6 PM, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
did
we
you
changed
change
the
the
date,
time?
yeah, it's
It'll
gonna
get back
be
to that
next
when you
Wednesday.
finish.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's open to all adults as well as children. December 3rd meeting will include a discussion for raffles. Career Day, which is scheduled for Saturday, March 15th from 11 AM to 4 PM. The Education Town Hall is scheduled for Saturday, March 5th from 12 PM to 2:30 PM. The Community Cleanup is scheduled for Saturday, May 17th. And Family Day is scheduled for the first or the second Saturday of June. Committees will create the proposed budget items for the final budget to be sent to the Community Board Executive Committee. 7, the committee will research and seek the needs and costs of the following items: the bounce house rentals and face painters for Family Day, the game truck rental, the vendors for Career Day to reach out to, summer youth employment program vendors, Army, Air Force, and the Prospect Park Alliance. Okay, as well as Health and Hospitals, Canberra, Dorsey Art Gallery, Restoration Plaza, the 71st Precinct. Reach out to local politicians to attend, including Eric Gonzalez, the Brooklyn District Attorney, Zelnor Myrie, the New York State Senate, Yvette Clark, the United States Representative, Anthony Beckford, the District Leader. And the age range proposed for the Careers Day was from 14 to 24 years old. The discussed maximum workshops was 4 workshops where the youth can attend at least 4. Other items looked at were 3 to 4 entertainment hour, incentives for the youth, looking into donations, sending out invitations for career day event, and honoring the youth in the committee.
Community.
Thank you. Just want to make two corrections for the minutes.
Okay.
On the breakdown into groups to plan the activities. On the third bullet, we just want to correct the day for our potluck. It's now December 11th
December
At 5:30.
at 5:30.
That's a Wednesday.
Yes, next Wednesday.
December 11th at 5.
And you will have more information on that as we go at the place and donations. And on the second page, item 8, we had talked about 4 workshops where the youth can attend at least 2 of them.
2, okay.
I have a correction as well. The education town hall is Saturday, April 5th.
Saturday, April 5th.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So with those corrections, I'll entertain a motion for the acceptance of the minutes.
I accept.
Moved by Sol,
Second.
second by Mr. Ryan. Thank you. So our minutes accepted and corrected. We will now move to our update of our activities and we will begin with our potluck. So,
Okay, sure. So like we said, I have for sure confirmed Assemblymember Farah Sofert Forrest and Rita Joseph have confirmed to attend next Wednesday's potluck, and we're doing the kids in the program will do like a little skit, a little show for them for a few minutes before we start. And so then we'll set everything up into the cafeteria and do kind of like a meet and greet. The politicians can talk about like what they do, you know, what is it that they plan for the community. And then we kind of make it intimate. We'll have music playing and they can, like, people could just come up and talk to them. If the parents or anybody has any issues or things they want to discuss, they could bring it up to them and they're able to talk to them. But it was very, like we did this last year, it was really nice. It felt intimate. You know, like people just got to talk in like little pockets. There was a little bit of a, you know, speaking to the crowd. And then people kind of got a sense of their personality, who they are, what their intentions are. And it was just like an overall wonderful night. So my main thing tonight that I would like to do though is, for those of you who are committing to come, you know, I'm also asking that please people to come on time, because we're gonna have a hard stop at 8 o'clock. Like we're not gonna be able to go past the permit. And also, what will people support with bringing for food? I know we have thus far, I have 5 parents that have committed, but this is just starting today, and so there'll be more parents. Right now we have 7 dishes committed, but if we can have, if any of you know what you're willing to bring, yes, I got yours on here. Is there any commitments to dishes and things that you'll bring for the event?
And say she was bringing some juice. She couldn't make any juice.
Brian?
So, Brian,
Yes.
Brian,
I have a group, I have
Just say Diane and Brian.
Is there like
just
a,
if
is there like a group we're missing? Like, are we missing like a protein, or are we missing like a
well, right
salad?
now I can tell you what we
Okay.
have. We have, I'm making angel hair spaghetti with ground chicken and curry Alfredo sauce. Billy's making saltfish cakes, or saltfish, fritters, is what I call them. Aminata's mom is gonna make some African fish. Joseph's dad is gonna bring some chicken Africa. I told him like if, you know, from their country, bring something that represents their country. So even though we're just saying chicken, we know it's some kind of African dish. We have another group bringing some juice, but I'm sure more juice will be welcome. Abdul's mother, she's Middle Eastern, so she's bringing a dish from her country, rice and chicken. Momini's mom is bringing something they call name. that's
Oh, the
African
bread,
pasta.
the naan bread.
Yeah,
no,
it's
not NAAM.
no, she said it's not bread.
Not the
She
naan
said
bread?
she said it's some kind of African pasta with chicken.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
There's
I never
also
had it
naan
before. They
bread.
called it name NAME.
Oh,
I never
okay.
heard of it.
Oh.
But so she said that she was gonna bring that.
I'm excited about
Adelina's.
the bread.
I know, and I knew what you're talking about. That's Indian.
love it.
though.
I
Yeah. Adelina's mom is gonna bring Haitian patties, and Brian is bringing juice. That's what we have so far. So what else?
That's you
can-
want.
Hmm?
The ice, right?
Yes,
Water.
ice too. Thank you. Ice, water.
You
Yes.
want to bring cake?
Okay, the item, please, the
Yes,
item.
desserts.
I'll bring cake.
Water.
You bring cake. Okay.
Is there anyone bringing like paper goods, cups, plates?
We have that, but you can still bring
Separate.
some. Yeah, that's
I
fine.
mean, I'll just keep stuff.
Yeah. Is bring. What did you say? Oh,
Cake.
cake. Cake.
Fruit salad.
You want fruit salad? You bring a fruit salad as well.
Colorful, yeah.
Fruit salad.
I could also bring a dessert.
Okay. Melissa.
This is just,
You said dessert too?
Yeah. I'm not sure yet. I was thinking banana bread, but we have so much dessert and cake.
Yeah, we're gonna need some more noodles.
I don't know yet. Can
Okay.
I let you know this one?
Okay, can
Friday?
you text it to the
Yeah.
WhatsApp group? Okay.
I
What do you
could
say?
do a macaroni salad or potato salad for you,
Okay.
whichever one you,
Alright.
yeah.
Everybody loves mac and cheese.
You know, I did so much cooking, I don't even wanna, for Thanksgiving, I don't even wanna.
That's why I'm really
discuss
quiet,
it.
but I know I have to
Yeah.
bring something because I'm the only one that could.
Yeah.
Macaroni. Okay. Everybody always like, everybody always wants some.
Mhm. So would you rather that instead of the salad, or
I think that people want.
I'll do a long
Yeah.
can of macaroni and
Yes,
cheese for you,
please.
okay, I got you.
Josh, will you be able to bring anything?
Yeah, like her, I gotta think about
Okay.
what I would. I mean,
The water.
maybe like some kind of green or something.
Okay. Vegetables?
Um,
Cooked vegetables?
Maybe that's.
Yeah.
I'll just put vegetables.
I'm gonna do the water and the utensils.
I'm gonna say, I'll also bring some kind of vegetable too, instead of the dessert, since there were so many desserts.
Well, we only have cake.
Oh, okay, so I can just, okay.
Wait, who is the last person you said you're bringing?
Me, water and utensils.
How you spell your name? I don't wanna mess it up. 'cause I know you spelled it.
AKITA.
A-K-I-T-A?
Yes.
See, I knew I was gonna mess it up. Yeah, alright. And you said, utensils. And can you bring like some of the serving ones, please? Cause we always forget.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna, if you want
Oh, so
serving one just to serve, I can bring out.
Okay, please, cause we
So you
always
will have to
forget.
buy it.
Yeah, okay,
And I can bring
utensils.
some also,
And
some
water, you
serving
said?
spoons, so.
Water,
yeah.
okay.
Just water, I'll bring you yours.
Okay,
Remind me to pack them.
okay.
Christina, you gonna bring serving utensils or
I
all
got
the
it.
utensils?
Yeah.
Serving
She just
utensils.
bringing
Okay,
serving,
then I'll bring the
regular ones.
Place some of the knives in the box.
You don't have coolers?
No.
Maybe
I could get one from home. I could bring one from home that day if I need to.
a cooler.
Yeah, I have like one
I
or two
mean,
coolers.
you need someplace to store the water and juice.
Yeah. I have
And
one.
That's, if
ice.
you got one, we got one here, you maybe
You can
be
bring
able to borrow it.
Okay, let's borrow it.
Sure.
Okay.
Every time it's
What do,
warm.
Oh, I got a big cooler.
Will you be coming, but will you
are
be
you
joining
coming
us?
to us next week?
What is the date?
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Wednesday?
It's right down the street, not too far from
Not too
here.
far from here, what
Yeah.
time?
It's 5:30.
5:30 on campus, I work until 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could come later.
So then you gotta bring something that you can eat after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Desserts already, you said?
Yeah,
You're
it's
still
a
welcome
dessert,
to come.
yes, you're still welcome to come.
Okay.
Alright, so that's what we have so far. So anybody else who's not here, let's just have people drop it in the,
Could we send out a reminder?
yeah, I will. I'll send a
And
reminder.
that's at the Jackie Robinson.
Yes,
School.
Jackie Robinson. Yeah, I'll make sure I put the address and everything. And please remind me if I forget y'all. Because I know my brain. Yeah, so it'll be next Wednesday at Jackie Robinson School, 46 McKeever Place. And it'll start at 5:30 to no later. We have the hard stop at 8. Alright, so I think it should be a nice event, and I'm happy to see everybody there.
Oh, and I did let Carla know about the permit.
Yes.
There would be a problem.
Yeah, I spoke to her yesterday too. Good, thank you.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Good, thank you. We are on our way, thank God for our first event coming off good. Our next on the agenda, so you say we were just gonna talk about the raffles, so that is- and then we'll talk about nothing. I thought you guys were at the end. Okay, that's not.
That wasn't my event.
Okay. One item we will defer until another meeting. So we will go on to other activities, and if our careers day group is ready, we can present. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so we met on November 20th for the Careers Day team. I think we did a good job for our first meeting, having an extensive kind of layout or vision of what we want the day to look like. So we're gonna share what we wrote with hopes of input and feedback and adjustments, because our next meeting is the 12th. So we can go in and make adjustments from there. So March 15th, we said ideally 11 to 4. One thing I do want to propose is that we tell people 10:30. I don't want to say we put 11 o'clock and they stroll in at 11:30 and time's of the essence. So on the graphics we made, we're gonna pass it around soon. I put 10:30, but we know internally that we're gonna start at 11 o'clock. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. And we said Prospect Heights High School, our target demographic is 14 to 24. So we were looking to speak with the team about permits from either 9 to 6 or 9 to 5. And
9
even
to 6 for wrap-up time?
yeah, even a little earlier for setup, since we're gonna open the doors at 10:30, so we can set up the space that we're gonna be using. So I suggest about 4 classrooms and the cafeteria. We put the bathroom at the permit as well, what the space we're gonna be going into. I think that's it.
The permits is from the school.
Yeah, we can, I don't know what the
Yeah.
protocol is to submit that.
You have to speak to Dante or like
I will.
Leanne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they can.
I know.
Yeah, you know, yeah, she got it.
Okay.
Linda got it.
Yeah.
Miss Linda, you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to. Four, so you want 4 classrooms and the auditorium?
Cafeteria
Cafeteria?
Yeah.
and bathroom.
And security.
And well, they.
Yeah,
They
it
always
comes with
do. You
it.
can't do it from
Yeah,
that.
the permits
Yeah.
include.
It's a bathroom.
It's tight schedule.
So
Now-
should we keep it at 9?
I think it's
Prospect
at 9.
Keep it at 9, okay.
Prospect High?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
eight,
think
eight,
it-
three class in.
So nice. Just depends on how much stuff we're bringing, but typically.
Prospect High is
Eight,
It's
three
not-
class in.
next to Clara Burton.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always mix up to them because I've been over
Yeah.
Clara Burton last week.
Yeah.
I'm not like, but in Prospect High.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Good, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Good. I got
Okay.
my people at Clara Burton.
And I
Let
think
me
if
find
you have
some
9 to
Prospect High.
5, that's enough time.
Yeah.
Because it
Okay.
usually doesn't take that much
That
time
To break down.
What time is the actual event?
10:30.
10:30.
To
So
what?
we go
To
9 to
4.
4. So we go 9 to 5.
Yes.
9 a.m. to 5.
What do I kind of want to cover before I get started?
Will there be light refreshments there?
Gonna get to that, yes ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
So, the flow that we have for Careers Day, I don't know if you guys can see, I didn't print anything out. So we kind of have the kids, people coming in from 10:30 to 11. There's a registration desk. Everyone needs to register that's coming in. Gonna just ask for like their name, what school they're with or what organization they're with, a contact information, such as like a phone number and email, just for like records, so we can be in contact with people for other events. And then we start from 11 to 11:15, the DJ kind of like playing music. And then from 11:15 to 11:30, CB9, the team introduced themselves and we kind of do like a icebreaker. I remember I was gonna ask you, but I know you said last time you could do it. Are you still available?
But that was, we was talking about the family day, but if you want me to do that, I'll do it.
Okay.
You know you are a local DJ.
And if not,
Soon
you
as
just
I say
did-
DJ, I'm looking at
There's a
you.
cost, I'll be looking for the cost in like as fast as possible.
Right, and if it's a problem, we can just put in, I have speakers and stuff, I have a wheelie
No,
speaker.
no, no, no,
I
no,
mean,
that won't be a problem.
Okay, thank you.
Give it to him.
Where's it gonna be, in the gym?
The cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
The cafeteria is big though, you can
It's
set
really
it
big,
up nice.
No,
So we can configure it the
I have
way
to
we need.
figure out what
What's
exactly I
best,
need to do.
right.
Right. So during from 11 to 11:15, we do a quick icebreaker. The team introduce themselves. Then after that, immediately we go into our workshop. So I know we were talking about having 4 workshops. The way we're not opposed to that. I didn't know we needed 4 workshops, but the way we broke it down when we met was having 4 classrooms, 2 workshops happening at the same time. So room 1 and 2 is going to be resume development because we don't know how many kids we're going to have, so we can't have a lump sum of them in one room. Enough that's manageable. And then room 3 and 4, we have the interview workshop. So when they're finished, they rotate.
So that's important.
Okay. And that's the first one is gonna happen from 11:30 to 12:45, and then they're gonna rotate from 12:45 to 2. Time, everything is up for like feedback and adjustments. And then after that, we go into our panel discussion. So we want to invite a small group of panelists. That's like maybe 5 people that are like high up in their careers, even entrepreneurs or just different type of careers, for like a Q&A. We're gonna send them the questions in advance, and then we're gonna open like maybe the last 5 minutes for the participants to ask them questions as well. And that's from 2 to 2:30. Then we have a break, but we're not encouraging people to leave. We want to have food there where they can network with the panels that they just did the Q&A with. They can network with the CB9 team, and there's food there, so no one is leaving. We're be like, okay, this person didn't come back. What's happening? We're having everything. Their music is playing also in the background, but not loud where people can't converse. And then from 3 to 4, we have the career fair where we have all the vendors and the different SYEP and whoever is hiring. They're there so the kids can go into like have conversations with them, and using the tools that we developed with them in the workshop to use at that time, because we're gonna also develop an elevator pitch. So these are the vendors that are here. Take a look at the list, think of who you want to go with, and write your quick elevator pitch real quick. Let me see your resume. Let me see, what feedback we can make real quick for your resume. And I don't think we're going to have an opportunity to print, so I don't know. That one is up in the air, doing resume development. It might just have to be high level, like this is what you need for a resume, so they know for future, but I don't know if we can update anything in that spot to print. Okay, and then wrap up is from 4 to 4:15, and I know we said we ended the event at 4, but we have to do a wrap up, and we wanted to do a digital booklet with all the businesses information that were there doing the career fairs, because I don't expect the kids to like take a business card and keep it, or take some information and keep it. So like, how can we give them this information digitally? We wanted to like compile it in a digital book with a QR code so they can scan. And then either get library donations of books, or also do a digital list of recommended books for them. So we could say for students, because we're doing 14 to 24, we could say students from 14 to 18, these are some recommended books for you. 18 to 24, these are some recommended books for you in different genres and stuff, so we can make everything digital and don't have to worry about printing. Okay, any questions on that before I move on? That was a lot.
I think the first thing is with the registration, to make it a little bit easier, is you can make a QR code.
Yeah,
they
for
can
them
do
to
it
scan.
so that
Mhm.
once who does it earlier, then it gives you less.
So
work.
the way that we can do that to make sure people are actually doing it, because I've had incidents where I'm like,
Yeah.
scan this and sign in, and they just type whatever just to get by. We still need like 1 or 2 people at that desk to say, show me that you did that.
Yeah.
And a computer to say, okay, I see it just
Exactly.
populated. because we can have the QR code linked to a Google form,
Exactly.
and then the Google form automatically populates into the
Right.
spreadsheet where you can
Right.
see it.
So when they come in,
They take it, they
Yeah.
scan,
Yeah.
but I'm like, what's your name? You sign it. Okay, I see you here. You can go.
good, I do that.
Even if we have
Yeah.
little wristbands, maybe that's
Yes.
like, it's not that expensive, but that's still a cost. We don't necessarily need it, but it'll be, okay, I see your name, here's your wristband. So anyone that we know that doesn't have a wristband on them, as the team, you know, they didn't sign in properly.
Well, I think that if you have it that they're just gonna, cause we're trying to keep the cost low.
Exactly, so
just
we
have
don't,
them
okay,
verify once they get in, and once they get in, we know they're verified.
gotcha.
But it's like, why spend money on stuff you don't need?
Yeah,
I
I
don't believe
agree.
in
That's why I'm just
wasting money.
like, it's not,
Yeah, it's not
I'm not
necessary.
right.
yeah.
We just have to do our job
Yeah.
and make
Not
sure
just-
no one gets past us.
Right.
That's not signed in.
Exactly. And now my other thing is, how are you guys targeting schools? Like, what are you doing to get the kids there?
Mhm.
And is there any assistance you need from other people because you know we want to get a lot of kids there as well.
Right. So right now, I'm not saying no, we're not gonna need assistance. Right now, we don't know what we're gonna need because we're compiling the list, we're compiling the contact information.
Okay.
So by our meeting on December 12th, we're gonna present, we already have the names, so we're just trying to still get the contact information.
Okay.
So we're gonna present that and then kind of say what support Melissa needs because she's responsible for that.
Okay.
So maybe by the next meeting, we're gonna know.
Okay.
But we're on track with that because she already wrote a bunch of names down, and we just need to divide and conquer what help she's gonna need.
Okay. Well, I
for that.
have a list. Well, I can give you the list that we used when we did our jobs fair. So I could forward that, and then that could be a whole bunch of because it has Canva, everything that you're
Good.
doing already on it. It'd just be a matter of reaching back out to them and saying, hey, we're
Okay.
gonna do another one this year. Can you come back?
Nice.
So I could do that, and then with
So
some
this is
of-
for the students or for the vendors?
for the vendors.
Okay.
So like the people you're trying to get to come, we
Okay.
already have the one we did from our list.
Okay.
So I could just forward you, just send me a reminder to forward the list to you, and then I'll send that list, and then y'all could just go off of that list and, you know, use what you need. And then I have connections with different high schools, so when you're ready, let me know. Once y'all put everything together, I can send it to the principals.
And do we have to stay within our jurisdiction, or could we just?
We should branch out.
I think we should branch
Yeah, you could
out.
tell everybody.
Just making sure.
My suggestion
I don't want,
is to target District 17, since most of CB9 is District 17, and then a
Right.
little
that's
sliver
why I
of
asked,
18.
because I know
A
we're
little
District
sliver of
17.
18.
Yeah.
But also remember that I asked these questions so that when I get to the board meeting and the grown-ups ask these questions, we've got an answer.
Not the
That's not as easy
Linda.
as.
I think that answer should be what
Yes.
she's saying, like,
Yeah.
we're targeting our thing, but we're not gonna tell if people are outside the district that they
Right,
came
'cause
from. Like,
I
that's
can't control who
still-
gets the flyer
Right.
and who's gonna see
And who's
the.
gonna share with your brother and sister?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
And then I think I had one question.
Maybe get it from the district.
What was my question? What's our participant goal? So to say this event was successful, we want to see X amount of participants coming. What would that look like? So we know we're recruiting or doing the stuff right when we're looking at who's registering.
that's a good question.
What we will have to do for that one is that we will have to look at, again, the schools in that district. And if you
Mhm.
say like 5% of their attendance, 5% of their students in that age group, then we get 5% of each. I would want to go 50 and then we get 6, right? So if we target for 5% in our budgeting, right? And then we could go with that. So if we got like 6 schools and we expect like 5% of each school to come.
No,
Not
that's
yet.
not, I think
That's something I have to.
But you could also just be like, if we have 30 or 40 kids come,
Yeah.
that's successful to us. You know, we
Yeah.
wanna keep it simple.
Okay.
You know, just say out of everyone we're targeting, if we get at least 30 to 40
Okay.
teenagers. You know what I mean? Cause I think it's gonna be complicated to try to think of percentage wise per school. But we can target and say, hey, we wanna do.
Do we have
40
an idea
kids.
of what we've had in the past?
Yeah, last time, I wanna
Trying to
say we
remember.
had maybe about that, like about
About
40,
30, yeah.
about 40 kids.
There was room, there was room for double that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
We're at 30 or 40, those
Yeah.
room for.
Let's be ambitious and
And
say
therefore-
40, 50.
Yeah.
But also, we didn't have this little time that we got now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
more
did.
That was gonna
time.
be.
And it wasn't rated,
Yes.
well, that day the rain kind of
Yes,
ruined. We would have
yes.
had more.
Don't mention the rain, don't mention the
I
rain.
know, right? She's like, don't bring it back. Don't bring it back.
So they put me
We were turning
Yes.
students too.
Right.
Did we get the contacts for those?
Yeah, I'll look. I keep everything. So if
Okay.
if I find that, then I'll scan it and send it to you.
Okay,
Maybe
thank
they
you.
have a sign-in
We
sheet.
also go on school website and look at.
Do we wanna do like a post-event survey? I know most people aren't
Yes.
gonna do surveys, but still.
Yeah,
surveys are good.
those are where we
Small
can-
amount that do, yeah.
We don't have to make it a lot of questions, so that's here also. For the panelists, for the students, and even for the vendors, because we wanna know what can be done differently for the vendors. We're inviting people and they're like, I'm never coming back to this again, we need to know like why not. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that in the next meeting.
And I think you should maybe have a couple of raffle gifts.
Yeah, I'm gonna, that's
No,
money,
that's-
so I'm saving that for last, I'm saving the
Maybe
money.
that's where the raffle goes.
I'm saving the money conversation for last. Post surveys. Okay. And then so we were talking about having 4 raffles. One for anyone that can demonstrate their elevator pitch, because that's something that they're gonna learn to do. That successfully demonstrate that they learned that skill. And the raffle 2 and raffle 3, we're open for suggestions because we didn't have any ideas for that. And then raffle 4, we wanted to get an iPad donated to raffle that. And the first 3 raffles could be a $50 gift card.
Is that
So those
gonna
are
be- Is that gonna be a raffle with books, or you're talking about the tickets that you hand out to people as they come in?
Yes,
Yes,
the tickets
I
we
think
hand out. Mhm.
But I think maybe like even if we're doing that though, I think that the raffles should be connected to participation. Like instead of it just being like, oh, you just get it just because you came, it should be like you're getting it because you went to the workshops, you participated in the workshop,
Mhm.
and we're giving you the like it should be
Okay.
based on participation, not just
Okay.
because you came.
Okay.
Because then that's just random,
Mhm.
which means a kid who didn't participate and is just there
Okay.
to be there.
Mhm.
But then we're giving it to the kids who are actually participating. So I
No.
think
So
it should be at the discretion of the workshop leader to say, okay, you're getting this, you're getting this, you're entered into the
Mhm.
raffle. Because then then it's just giving away rather than it being an incentive for participation.
Mhm. I'm not opposed.
That sounds.
I had a suggestion for the other raffle gifts, just maybe like a nice planner for,
I love when you're lying. I don't know about these kids though.
Yeah, I don't
For
think
organizing anymore.
they don't.
They don't
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, I love being a planner, but I don't know about that. There's some
Everybody
So
says
there's
they're
a
better.
small group of kids
Yeah,
that will
the
use
old
it,
souls,
but most of
yeah.
them, they
You don't
will
wanna waste
definitely
some good
also,
ones.
yeah.
Okay. I'm not opposed to it though. We
Yeah, I'm
could
not
save
opposed
it,
to
yeah,
it.
for if we don't get any other.
I do have a question, in the workshops, how many people will be working, if the facilitators will be in the workshops with each one?
I'm looking for 2 people in there, 1 lead facilitator and 1 support. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know if we have the bodies for it. But ideally that would be the idea, to have 8 people. And if not, just 4. We're gonna develop the lesson plan. I already have some stuff already. And then share at one of the meetings coming up ideally by January. But I don't know. Ideally 8. What you
Who's
thinking?
conducting the workshops, the vendors or?
No, it's gonna be us.
That's
And
why
I can help
asked.
if you want me to help with that. go ahead.
Okay, yes, please. Let's get back to the raffles. Any suggestions before we pivot from that real quick?
So we're looking for 4
2.
total raffles, right?
We're looking for 2 more. So we're gonna give someone a raffle.
You say 3, which should be like $50 gift cards and
Yeah.
an iPad.
So one person getting 3 $50 gift cards?
No, no,
No,
no,
3 people
Three
getting
people. 3 $50 gift cards and 1 iPad. Anything else?
So wait, where's the money for the gift card supposed to, or is it donated gift cards?
We were thinking donated iPad and possible
We can do it.
purchase.
All raffle.
No,
raffle.
but where's the $50 coming from?
We're
No,
hoping
no,
from the
we get it
budget.
for the- you
No,
want-
because CB9 doesn't
That's,
give
we don't
raffle.
know.
They don't do
We
for
can't.
That's
raffle.
why I'm asking.
So-
Oh, I
So
didn't know
that's
that,
what I
sorry.
thought. I thought it was, we were gonna ask donors for all the raffle.
That's an
prizes.
option.
That's what we have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
Wait,
that,
hold on.
sorry.
Last one we had, we gave them, thing, let me go back for my notes,
Mhm.
and, cause they had to be donated, and they were.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So things that we do need purchase, food, raffle tickets like the,
I have that.
We have raffle tickets.
we have, okay, so we
Yes.
don't need that purchase. And we just said the gift cards and the iPad. And I don't know. No, I don't. If we wanna give out books, but I was still thinking the digital book list, reading list. But if we want
That's
to,
free, we been put the QR code. and
Yeah.
share it with them,
okay, so then we don't need the books.
so that's not the.
So then that's our
cost.
only purchase, we need tablecloths for the tables. We're gonna need tables for the vendors that are coming, we're gonna provide the table and ask them to come with their company's tablecloth.
No, the school will.
No, the
No, the-
We
yeah,
don't need to
yeah,
worry
all
about
that.
that. The school will just let us use their tables.
Yeah.
We don't need,
You just say
Okay.
how many you want.
yeah. You just gotta
And-
tell them how much.
Right, and
people-
everybody,
how much
every
they-
vendor bring their own tablecloth, so they
Yeah.
market their own stuff, so we don't have to buy tablecloths. But
Exactly,
I mean, we might want to buy, for in the room where
the classrooms,
where's the thing, we could just get a nice, I would say how much we do have tablecloths.
oh, we don't need tablecloth for the
Obviously.
classroom or something.
Really? Okay,
No,
good.
yeah, they'll sit at the,
Not the kids, I mean the presenters, they're just kind of, easier.
yeah,
I just wanna market our stuff,
Um,
that would still be at the registration.
Oh, you need, to
Not
do
for
a
the
QR code for the vendors to confirm that they're
so
coming
yeah,
and say
so
how
for
many
the
people and
vendors,
all
when
that.
we're emailing them, we're gonna include a
Yep.
Google form link.
Everything, yes.
And we have templates already for all of that we made,
We already got it.
and we
Yeah,
have
we did
the,
that last year, yeah.
what else am I forgetting? I think, anything else we need to purchase?
Beverages, like some waters maybe.
Okay, so yeah, with food, beverages,
Waters,
Yeah.
snacks.
okay,
Refreshments.
snacks. So definitely snacks and food. I wanna,
Alright, let me see if.
I wanna emphasize that, food,
Let us see if the
like,
vendors in our
for this all
community could
day.
give the community or something.
yeah, even if it's, sandwiches,
Let me speak to Vanessa and see. If I
beverages,
can get her business people, they always want us to vote for this stuff.
utensils,
Billy's usually pizza, but they'll only donate like
Two, that's
they
it.
ain't gonna
Yeah.
get much.
and so snacks, food, beverages, utensils, including like fork, napkins, cups.
But you might wanna consider if you want to, I mean, I don't know how people feel about this, but if you wanted to keep the cost low, if people wanna do it potluck style, we could just bring meals to share. That's the only other, if we can't get people to donate, then we could just make, like I would make a meal.
Who
you know,
would be the
parents-
people?
No, like.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
there's
yeah.
nothing to fall back on, then we could each just bring a
Make a
pan or
dish,
something,
yeah,
and that'll be
something,
enough for
yeah.
Okay, so.
just because I think we should
Gotcha.
consider it as such an all day.
So
event,
we
definitely
can
wanna have that.
revisit this. So if you guys can bring that to the larger board, and if they say no, in January we could talk about who's gonna bring what food.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Which means you gotta give me a figure for the large group, so you gotta work on it.
Okay.
The facilitators of the workshops might need
So-
facilitation supplies, poster boards or anything like that.
No, I think that they should bring their own. Like whatever they're gonna need, usually they'll bring like what they need, yeah.
No, not the vendors, the ones
Yeah,
that are facilitating the
facilitating
workshops.
facilitators,
They
yeah.
bring
It's
their
gonna be
own.
us.
It's gonna be us.
No, it-
Yeah, I bring my own stuff over. Oh, you mean like you guys need?
So like the
Yes,
resume
like
workshops
if
and
you got
the,
4 workshops, you need 4 poster
Interviews.
boards and some flip cards and some.
Oh, but I
things.
bring stuff, but I guess, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I see what you're saying.
yeah,
Alright,
Oh, and then some, I
Let's see
think
what
one
they
of the
got, yeah.
things you said, Akita.
When they have those in the
yeah.
classroom.
we can't use
yeah,
their
you can't use
classroom
this
stuff.
That's right.
Okay.
It's
In the
little
middle
kids.
school.
They can't use it?
Mm-mm.
We're
When
in
you're
the middle
doing a
of school
permit.
year.
Listen,
Yeah.
the schools
No,
are
but
very
I do it
particular
for my
about their stuff, do not.
When them teachers come in there on Monday and say,
They
well,
really upset.
they gonna go to
No,
that
you
principal and we might not get a permit back.
Yeah.
You know, clean off the board before you leave?
Not even clean up the board,
No,
like,
you could clean the board, but if
Let-
you're
let
buying
a
it,
marker
No,
cover
no,
go
no, they
missing
bring
and
out all
that
markers
marker
and
go
stuff.
dry
Bring
out.
your
No,
own
no, we bring our own
markers,
markers and stuff.
Bring your
We
own
should
markers,
supply-
but at least be able to
We
use
should
the
supply
board.
that. We should supply
So
that.
nowadays
board
the
is there.
boards, nowadays the boards
Drawing
aren't just
stuff.
boards, they're smart boards as well that you have to
Yeah.
turn on, plug in. So it's not just like chalkboard or dry erase board. So
Yeah,
nowadays
middle
it's
So
school.
forget that. So we have
Yeah.
just some forts, see if we got any flip charts there, put it up there and
Yeah.
our
If
own
you need
markers.
it, but
Yeah.
most of the time, as long as you guys bring your laptops, you can attach it. And then how you were saying, papers or resumes and stuff like that, what you could do then is keep everything digital. So like make the kids work on it,
Mhm.
and if anything, they could email it to you, you could pop it up on the smart board.
Gotcha.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Then you
yeah,
keep
yeah.
everything digital,
Mhm.
then you don't have to worry about paper.
So the only thing then it sounds like that we can provide is a cord to the smart.
Yeah, making sure you have your HDMI cord.
Yeah. So
That's
that
the
those
main
that
thing.
bring their laptops may not know to bring
And
a
attachment,
cord.
I think, yeah, let any of us doing it, make sure that you have your attachments, that you can put, like, if you don't, like how this computer doesn't have HDMI,
Yeah, I
you need
have
to
my
make sure buy
attachment,
your
exactly.
your toggle so that it'll go in. And then make sure we bring an HDMI cord,
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got it.
cause sometimes they
We
have
can
it and
borrow one from
sometimes
here.
they
If not,
don't.
I got you one.
Yeah, each room
Bring
needs to have,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so
So it would be, put down all this.
can you rent that stuff or order it on Amazon and no, never mind.
I mean, we have, if anything, I can bring a lot of, I'll bring what I need, what I
Mhm.
can,
Yeah.
I'll bring what I
I'm with you.
have,
I
cause
got
we
it.
use it for our stuff all the time.
Gotcha.
So we'll bring whatever we can and just have extra, I'll bring markers, I'll bring all of
Mhm.
that.
And then the last thing that we wanted to talk about was Eventbrite. So for this event, we wanted our participants to register through Eventbrite, but CB9 doesn't have one. And we wanted to know if you guys can create one for CB9 that not only to use for
I'll
this
find out.
event, but like other events that the
Oh, like
committee is
that's
having it.
for us, for
Yeah.
I have to find out. I'll have to
Okay.
speak- I think- take that. That's a board item.
Okay.
So board item is that.
Did I forget anything, guys? That was it. That was it for us.
And then we work on the
Not
budget.
just your
It's a
two,
board item.
Sorry.
not just your two.
No.
And for the
We
DJ,
have
would there be a
4
cost so
people
that
on
when
the
we make a?
committee.
Huh?
Yeah.
The DJ, would there be a cost? I like to, when I make,
How much do they budget?
hold on,
DJs?
listen to me. I'm a woman, I don't do
You
a
gotta
project
say it
without,
doesn't work
So-
like that.
I don't do a project without the budget that I pay you or not. Whether you get any actual money or not, I always put a cost in for every item, even if it's donated, just in case.
At the risk of saying something, because a lot of people always.
Are you
say,
going from
"Yeah,
nine, you'll be there from 9 to 5?
Yeah, but you understand something? I charge $100 an hour for most events.
All right,
Okay.
okay, let me get that.
Most events. Some people say that's expensive. I say they, don't know what it is.
You must be cooking anytime I talk about turkey.
Yeah, but just charge it from
Yeah,
11
don't-
to 4,
Yeah.
not 9 to 5.
Alright, yeah. I'm making, I'm over budget, so
No, well,
I don't, never budget,
So
right?
you need a photographer for the day of the event.
That would be nice.
that would be
I
good too.
have a decent photographer.
That,
Okay.
for free?
It's nepotism, she's my daughter.
Good.
She's good.
Yeah, she's good, she's got an Instagram page and everything.
Still need 2 more raffles.
Yes, she takes pictures of
What
shows.
do you mean?
Oh,
So,
she's got good camera.
prices.
Yeah.
Not prices, like what we would give it out for. So we're saying the first one we do an elevator
She's
pitch.
been doing this like since middle school.
And I don't know what we would give the other
So how
3
much
for.
filter you want?
So why not do, what is the, I think you should do it per workshop, right? So if
Mhm.
it's the elevator pitches a workshop, the resume building is a workshop. And then what are your other 2? So do it like based on the workshops.
What would the resume building do though? So if we were saying
they're
for the
full
elevator
workshops,
pitch, someone has to, whoever
Right.
comes up to say they wanna do their elevator pitch, or whoever volunteers first,
Yeah.
we can give them as the first raffle.
Mm-hmm.
But the resume one, like what would we say, what are they doing to get it?
So they would need to see how far that they got on it and what it looks like, and the best one that, based on their effort due to the time constraints that they have, they can judge who did the best job and get it. And then you're flipping it after that, right?
Yeah, kind of, I do it for the other.
Then they do
So
the
then
same
four of
thing, so
those.
maybe make it 4 raffles to make it even, right?
Okay. Thank you.
I guess the prizes would have to be pretty equal.
Yes.
No.
Yes, they all
Yeah,
get
iPad,
$50 gift
yeah.
cards. The iPad should be for something bigger though, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
We will have
participation and, well, I think like maybe, people, like, I think we should tell the workshop leaders in ahead of time, what are we looking for?
Right,
You
pay
know,
attention to
behavior,
We should-
attitude,
we should advertise them also.
positivity, who's doing what, and then talk to each other to say who we think should win the iPad.
Yeah, we should also advertise it that they know the
Yeah.
comfort. So
Yeah,
it
that
will
should-
not-
definitely.
it
That
will
shouldn't
be
be a
on our
raffle,
flyer.
that should be just something that you give to
Exactly.
somebody that was excellent,
Exactly,
excellent throughout the day.
exactly.
Was early to attend, not, you don't come at 12 o'clock, when it's time to begin to go into.
Yeah.
So the attendance rate, your participation.
What do they call it in gymnastics? All around.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
all around.
Right.
It would be interesting for the iPad to be the prize for a young person that brings the most friends or.
Oh,
That
so
could
that's
be
what
it,
I
yeah.
Mm.
Bring your friend,
So-
bring the
So
iPad.
it's not,
So-
so it's just,
And then they'll be arguing
Unbiased.
about,
Yeah,
they're gonna be
unbiased.
arguing
Yeah.
about who brought who.
It's
Like,
just
I can't
straight.
do that.
Like,
Well,
that was the whole thing.
Right, so when you come in, we
Excellent.
ask you to invite you.
Referral.
Yeah, refer.
You can
Right.
come in
On the
there and
registration.
Yes.
be
On the registration
a
form, you're
row, you
referred.
just bring 100
That's a
people.
good
And then we
one.
will know
100
before
That's a
how
good
it's
one.
going.
That's a
You
good
wasn't
one.
good.
That's a good
Gotta
one.
verify
That's a good
it
one.
Yes.
somehow.
It being on a spreadsheet,
Yes,
to verify.
yes, you would know, so
That's a
when-
good
That's
one.
what the whole
Instead
thing
of
is, but I
anybody,
wanna look at
anybody at the door manipulating it, so they already got
They
it.
gonna start arguing about who brought who,
Yes.
right?
You came with me, I picked you up.
Right.
How you here?
Okay, so we'll have to add it on the flyer.
Yes.
Give them a duck,
We have to
give
add
them
iPad for the person who brings the most friends or something like that on our limited space.
Who would be in charge of signing contracts?
Sorry.
That's the board,
Thank you.
the
The
head
board,
of the board?
yeah, the board. They
Yeah.
take it. Like if, like everyone connected to school, does it?
For $50. On that we only put in the iPad. But the other raffles are the $350 gift card.
Oh, okay.
I'll see if I can, I'll see if I can, I'll speak to Vanessa and see if he could get me some the workshops in our district.
These are the two that we're playing around with, Melissa and I. It's so there's one reverse. It's printed double sided.
So can I just say one thing? One thing I'm
Which
really
one
like,
y'all gonna
you
use?
know,
Oh,
about
there,
this
we
year.
have,
Both?
we
It's
have
like
either one, we're
having
giving
diversity.
I
everybody.
couldn't find black
Yeah.
people. That's why I did the other
You're
one.
saying pink?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
You want
just
me to say you
something-
was our
No,
black
I
people?
agree. I was trying to even make the color, like play with filters to make the color darker. I trust me, I agree.
Can be here.
That was my thing, I'm.
But there's
gonna
something
say-
you like better.
I'll send you a picture, you can.
Cause like I put in people. of
No, right, so I-
color.
Trust me, with this I couldn't. I don't know if because it was the
Actually,
cartoon.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, maybe, but there are.
It's on the-
Is that the part
Yeah.
on Canva?
No,
No,
that's
the,
not what she said. She took it. I like this one though. I like this one though.
no, I agree. So
Which one?
Trust me.
Are you?
I like this
do you-
one
Are
better.
you,
Yes.
The orange one.
Yeah.
Are you using
But I was
my,
telling her
Canva
we
for
need to
March
get more
and
people of color on it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mix it up a little bit.
But it has to be real
Say
photo.
some black people like you.
No, there's some graphics of the real.
It's harder to
yeah.
find, but you
Yeah, it's harder to
Right.
find, yeah.
Somebody look at that.
any other feedback?
I usually can
I
get
vote for the
Yeah. I go to Getty Images.
That makes me not free. How you get there?
Some of them.
Some of them I can't tell you how I steal them.
I mean, are they gonna, is the FBI jumping through the
We
walls?
recorded though. We recorded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. We got evidence.
Strike that from the record.
Jokes. Just kidding.
So.
Okay, so yeah, I'll change it to have diverse, that represents our population.
Maybe we
And,
could add one
yes, sir.
line somewhere that just is like a call to action, like
Tell me,
join us for
Yeah.
job fair X, Y, and Z, or
thank you.
some like one line distillation,
Right.
exactly what it is and what actions to take.
Join us for, register by.
Calling on teams. Are you gonna mention the raffle option
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna put that one there.
and light refreshments?
I know, I should write, they don't come for
And music by?
And you're gonna add the QR code, right?
I don't know if we need the QR code. I'm trying to be mindful of it not being too jumbled.
Yeah.
And if we're emailing it out, the QR code can get scanned anyway, especially if it's going out in
Right.
email. So if I'm on my, if this is emails,
Oh.
I'm on
I
my
see what
phone,
you're
I
saying,
won't be able to.
Okay.
Yeah, but.
So I wanted to do, even if we do Eventbrite and I could do a short link.
yeah.
So let's just put that mock up there. And I could do another one if we're gonna print some to put up or hand out. I could do 2 with a QR code probably on the back. But I wanted to be mindful of it not being too jumbled. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we stress that it's youth? Because, I mean, a lot of people are looking for jobs and stuff right now.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
youth job
Before we have, you know.
Youth and young
I meant to
adults.
think it larger.
Right.
Maybe this could read job fair and career workshops for youth.
Thank you. I didn't know how to phrase that. Job fairs and career workshops for youth.
Yeah.
You wasn't serious about music bars. You don't wanna make it look like this is
No.
a party.
A party.
I was playing.
My makeup party and
But I was
process.
saying about the light refreshments.
Okay, this is good. Thanks, guys.
No, they have to be surprised by the music.
So which one should we go with?
Oh.
A, B.
I like this one. I was just saying.
I like that one.
Everyone likes B.
The brighter.
Yeah, but it look bright.
It's
You
bright,
know,
that's why it's so
Melissa wants me to show y'all C.
Okay.
Alright.
Just in case.
I hate C. I don't know why, and I made it.
That's when you lose some black people.
This is C.
Can you make it bigger?
Yes.
Why you don't like that one?
Right, you know, right now.
It's too busybody.
Well, kids like busybody things. It's not old people that just want to get straight.
Right.
Yeah.
Melissa likes
You
this
gotta,
one.
you gotta get them.
This is as big as I can make it. I'm a pass. She does like all of them, and she likes this one. I could pass a laptop around, but this is.
I like that one a lot.
That one's good, cause you can easily get 2 black people easy. All black and a white. It's our community, you gotta start.
No, I agree.
Yes.
So we're going with C?
I like the,
Which one do you like?
Right, they saw,
But
they
we didn't
saw
see this one.
C. They saw
Between
C.
B and
Okay, but the
C.
reason
I think I like the outing lot. I think it's the purple and the green that's throwing me off.
you could change, right, you might be able to change
Maybe
the
a color
color
black and
purple.
white and leaving everything else
The
color.
concept of that is much.
Because it's a stage.
I'm
It's
listening.
just more
We
inviting.
wear
Yeah,
glasses, so we
change,
see different.
Can you show it back?
That's the reason why that one did not end up on these, because it's so hard to see all the lettering and everything like that, like, cause there's so much going on. That's why we picked this one, cause it's like, as soon as you see it, you see that March
The
15th,
information.
you see that Prospect Heights, you see the time, everything.
Well, that's why coloring is
About
everything.
it, yeah.
So what are you saying I should change, the purple to what?
So, show it to me again.
Yeah.
So are y'all going with that one, or do we just wanna go with B?
That
Well,
one,
so
the
far,
top
these
is
are my
funny.
vote.
Yeah, but the top, this one is good.
So I'm seeing all the purple and the green, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
If you
Maybe
change
even have the
that's
green,
that's background to me.
Mhm.
So if you change it all of the purple and green,
Mhm.
light or dark, purple and green,
Mhm.
black and white it to match the city's skyline,
Mhm.
and then keep the people and the font colorings and all of a color, the color will pop out more
Right,
over
with
the
green
stage
at the
I
background.
just think the only thing with that images, it looks like interviewing each other, like it just looks like.
Yeah, it looked like it's a panel that we come
Yeah,
and see.
like it looks different. I mean, I think personally,
But I like
I'd stay with
Yeah,
B.
this one is.
B.
I think B is the
Okay.
Straight to the point.
If you want me to play with it, I can. I have Canva too.
Okay.
Don't let me play everything.
Yeah,
You're
but
getting
I-
trouble.
I wanna vote right now though on which one.
I think we should just go with
Go with
this
B.
one, B.
Okay.
All in favor of B?
Yeah, I like
B.
it better.
B?
The bees have it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna keep the open and close for the time? B?
We can change whatever. Wait, what?
Oh,
The
I
words
see.
open and close on B.
Oh.
For the time?
Start
Oh,
and
you wanna
end,
take off the end?
start and end,
Take off the D.
Okay, start and end.
and then make the 2 dots next to the 4,
Yeah, let's
4
do it.
p.m.
Let's do that.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I see details.
Take off
See,
the
that's
D.
what I was about to say, why is that?
Close.
I'm
And
sorry.
then try to circle.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
Could we make community board 9, use an education committee a little bit bigger?
Yeah, that's what I meant about
And it's
stressing
two
it.
And
small
the
ones or
image.
two big ones.
That's
You
the
can add-
style, Miss Linda.
you can
I
even
know,
add
you
the-
see, the old people correct everything else. It was my style.
You can even add the word doors open, doors closed.
I want them to know when door open.
No.
I want them to come at
No.
10:30 and
Yeah.
not be late. Cause I'm not playing with them. Okay, you said to make community board 9.
Yeah.
Start, right.
Yeah, I get.
Yes.
Just change that.
I
Gotcha.
was wondering what's being open, if it's.
So community board 9, make that bigger.
Yeah, youth and education committee, that line,
Perfect.
it kind of fades into the orange.
Okay. Can I make it
Now, hold on a
bold
minute,
also?
you can't just say youth and education committee, you have to say youth services and education committee.
Gotcha.
Correct name, youth services,
And
I'm wondering
education
if
committee.
there's any
education,
reason
wait, hold on, let me give you the correct name. Youth services, right, and education and life services.
Yeah.
You just gotta say it.
But that's the official name from the board.
Josh?
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's any reason to put more detail about what's
I told her.
happening.
Sorry, you fit it out, Josh. Is there more reason to put what?
Like more detail about what's happening during the day, especially because the career fair, the job fair piece is coming at the end of the day and the workshops are at the top. I know we want folks to stay throughout the whole day, so maybe we don't put it, but, you know, in the event that there's people that might wanna show up for some things and not others,
I would want to encourage that.
Right, because we got one of the prices for total attendance and
Not only
participation.
that, we want people to come to everything so we can have
But they're gonna be
The-
late.
yeah.
Just come for one part and.
because they
Okay.
build onto each other. So to even go to the vendors, we're teaching you how to present yourself, how
You
to
gotta
do whatever,
describe
whatever.
exactly what's going on.
Alright,
for the
so,
day.
when,
Whether they stay for the whole day or not,
Right.
that's on them.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
if
gotta
Okay.
describe what's going on.
So right here,
throughout the
I
day.
can, instead of putting these words here, I can say workshop development and a career fairs day, like put that in detail here. See where I have words right here?
yeah.
Like replace that for the kind of a summary of what's happening, but not like detailed by timestamp and stuff.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that could work.
alright,
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
tell me something, if I, when I come to a workshop development, what do I expect? I know when I come to a job fair, I expect somebody hire me. When I
Right.
come to a workshop development, what do
So
I
I'm gonna
expect?
change it to what Josh told us to put at the top, but right here in this area,
Mhm.
I'm gonna put the details what that's what Josh was saying, like, I'm reading this and I don't know what to expect. So right here, I'm
I
gonna
know.
take this cute little thing out and put like what's happening throughout the day.
Okay. That's cool.
I'll see all the bullet points because I'll be a little wordy, but I'll try to keep it into like the 2 sentences, like, of like, join us for workshops on this and then transition into this.
And you know, this flyer is gonna work with the event page if we can get that up. So the event page,
We'll have
landing
more
page is
details.
also a place to get more detail.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna create a few flyers then, right? One that we can send out in the emails when we're inviting the schools, and one for Eventbrite that we don't need the time, we don't need all that stuff on it because it's gonna be in the details. And it's not looking so congested.
Yeah, you can format it differently.
For Eventbrite.
Yeah.
Okay,
And for paper print,
we
It'll
printed.
be full page.
For the paper print, can
Yeah,
you
come here,
add,
would you just put some?
can you add the QR code? to
Yeah.
the paper? Yeah.
We're gonna print and hand out. I wasn't sure about that.
We
That's
usually
why.
have
Okay.
stuff in there.
So we'll need 3 different
And then I
types.
take some
Yeah.
to the
Especially now since
community
we have
boards.
so much time,
the
to
community
just
board
even
meeting,
put it
and
around
yes,
the
yeah.
neighborhood.
You should down there
Exactly.
where you say registration required, add a D to the end of required.
Right? I was thinking of the D. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Now, this is just an example of the link. Right?
Yes.
This is not,
No.
okay, alright.
Okay, 3 different flyers. Event, right, email.
The
Three
age
for
14 to
social
24,
media.
would you not take that a little bit higher instead of just popping it at the bottom?
Yeah, I had nowhere else to put it.
So job fair,
You know,
it's
social
called
media.
job fair and workshop development.
No, we're gonna change it to job fair and career workshops for youth.
Right on, good, that's why.
Okay.
Which one are we gonna do? We just said job fair and career workshops for youth, or we're gonna put youth and young adult job fair and workshop development.
What's workshop about?
They're developing whatever they're running in.
Youth and young adult job fair sounds better.
I think
Yes,
so, it's
yes,
a straight,
okay,
and
yeah.
we're starting with
Yeah.
youth,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
because
boom,
when you,
that's it.
what,
Okay.
The wordier that we get, the more it's gonna be.
Okay.
we know what it will
Stress
be,
the
but I mean
You
on the
could just
flyer.
say youth, or if you wanna say it like that, just
I like
say
this,
and
youth and young
workshops.
adult job fair. I'm done with
Oh,
that.
that's it.
And maybe put age 14 to 24
Right.
under that.
Under that,
Perfect.
then you could got more space in. Cause
You know,
Looking
like
it down
on a
here might not
small
see it if I
fold
over-
it on the right side or something.
Yeah.
See if I can see upstairs.
Thank you
That-
guys.
That is a point, you gotta stress what age
yes,
we're
yes.
targeting.
And that's it. I don't wanna keep everyone with this. I wrote down the notes.
Alright. We
This
got-
was
we
good
got-
feedback. Thank
We got
you.
some little time in January, and so I
Yeah.
just wanted to have something so when we get to the board meeting, I could start mentioning it from
And
start.
even if you just something this is a mock-up, oh, you have yours, yes.
Alright, okay, we've been, I must say that, thank you for committee, but next time we don't have to do the committee work, you know. Alright, any other business? Anybody want to share? Yes.
I just wanted to talk for a second, also because I've been kind of quiet this whole time. It's been
It's
a little
alright.
while here, but my name is Zach. Thank you all so much for welcoming me into your meeting. I work nearby at an organization, if any of you have heard of it, called Good Shepherd Services. And I work as a housing case manager in one of the departments that works particularly in East New York, helping people with housing and landlord mediations, mostly adults with families. And we are now expanding our work from East New York into Crown Heights. And so what I'm doing is trying to go around and go to community meetings and meet people and kind of get to know and expand our network a little bit in this area to understand how to best meet residents and find spaces. We're doing kind of like pop-up events where we can serve as many kind of community members as possible with benefit assistance, some appointments for like more specific things like landlord mediations. And I know you guys have a housing committee meeting, so I'm gonna come to that one as well. I don't know, I feel like this isn't exactly the one, but I thought maybe I could connect with somebody from the library here or because of the youth side of things. Yeah, I'm happy to talk with anybody here or provide my email or anything like that if you know any organizations or spaces that might be open to hosting us or working with us so we can reach residents and help out with any kind of housing help and benefit aid. So benefits beyond housing include like SNAP, food stamps, and cash assistance, things like that.
Well, I know you were saying something about next Wednesday, but if it's a part of your work, a lot of parents and family are there, and they do need like information and stuff with the housing.
Yeah.
So if that was something
Yes,
you wanted
you
to
could bring-
present to them at the event.
At
you
the
could.
event?
Yeah.
If there's space for me
Yeah,
to
we-
present and talk, because That actually would be great.
Yeah,
To
I
talk
think
to
that's
the
a good
parents
idea.
and
Yeah.
Really good
and things
idea.
like that.
Because sometimes even if it's not them, there's a bunch of people that live
Yeah.
there that still need help and they could be like, oh, let me in touch with my friends, you know, this, that, and the other. So that would be a great place to put it.
Yeah, and the other thing is that you can come to our board meeting,
Mhm.
not the executive, the board meeting, I think that's usually
General
will be
board.
the general board meeting, and we have a space where we get speakers, there's a speaker bureau,
Okay.
and you got the opportunity, and you could bring flyers, you could bring, your business card,
Okay.
and put them on the table or
Great.
hand them out. But that's the best, that's a good place to
I'll do
start,
that
cause then you
better.
meet all the chairs
Okay.
of all the committees.
Great. Well, thank you for letting me have the space. Sorry, I know it's not
No, it's
necessarily
fine.
the
No,
youth
it's fine.
services related, but
Thank you.
yeah, maybe I'll see if I can come by to that event.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try and bring something.
And you don't
some
have to
kind
be
of
on
extra.
time, like if you come
Right.
at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
And so you've signed up on our, you
Visitors.
put our,
Yeah.
your.
Yes,
signed
we did,
Good.
we signed.
All right, so I'll,
Yeah.
you'll be able to.
Yeah,
Any
my
oth-
email's a little hard to read on there, but if you wanna just send me a text or something, I can
Okay.
rewrite it next
What's your
time.
last name, John?
Churchill, Churchill.
Question, no, curiosity, question, for the, career day, is, his company something that
Yes,
you
I
would-
was
That was,
right.
as soon as he said that, I was like. maybe
That was
we
my
can,
next question. How
to
could
add
you-
to the vendor list,
Yes.
maybe?
For our careers day, would
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
would you be able to?
If
What
guys
would
are
you guys be
hiring for
looking
it.
for?
That's
at
what's
the-
asking, what capacity will we use them?
Yeah,
For
you
like,
have a
to
table.
hire,
No,
or
like a
just an
table.
informational table?
Yeah,
Information,
informational
yes.
table, and if he does have people, kids interested, then he and they will have the conversation.
Cause you guys do you guys take volunteers as well?
We have some programs that work within schools that do, so this isn't my specific department, but I was actually meeting somebody today who runs an internship program for kids in schools. And so maybe that would be somebody that I could reach out for y'all and connect to. And actually, yeah, I just got the card today, so I could reach out and see if I can make a connection, because what I could talk to more is just the housing side of
Yeah.
things, which is probably more for, I mean, ages, 14 to 24, there are definitely probably people in that range who are looking for housing aid, but if it's more career related, maybe that would be a better contact that I could work to share with you.
Well, I think also considering, like, for example, we worked with YABC. So
Mhm.
YABC is overage undercredited students, so a
Mhm.
lot of them are over 18.
Mhm.
They're still trying to get out of high school, but a lot of them have
Yeah.
housing issues. So like,
Mhm.
that's a good group that we could say, hey, you guys should probably talk to them if you're looking for some housing support, SNAP, all of those things. Those are that population of kids do need help with that.
Mhm.
And even those who's coming out to the,
So,
what you call
foster
it?
system.
Foster
Foster
system,
system.
there are a lot
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah. So
You could-
so does that mean you would like to have me maybe
Yeah,
at
yes.
some point?
Yes.
Okay.
So maybe you haven't known what other questions.
Yeah. Let me write my email a little better on here, so it's not as hard to read.
Right, so when we send you the invitation, you would
Yeah,
just
yeah,
register
yeah.
as a vendor.
Should I write it, or I can write it on something else maybe?
Let
Be
me see.
you and the person who
It's
does
really
career.
hard to read. I read it.
No, it's
And the
okay, so
person that does
Zachary
careers.
dot Churchill
It's
at,
underscore,
oh, that's an underscore, okay.
so.
You might wanna just
Zachary
have both of y'all come.
Yeah,
Come
sure.
together.
Yeah. so I
Goodshepherds.org, okay.
Zachary underscore Churchill at goodshepherds.org. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you just send me an email, I respond pretty quick, and then I will get you more information as to that other contact. And we can see what we can do. 'Cause that'd
One
be
H
really
in
cool.
Churchill, right?
Yeah, 1H in Churchill.
So downtown YABC is
Good
already
Shepherd,
connected with Good Shepherd.
Yeah.
But the
Okay.
YABC at Prospect Heights has no connection, so they would do
They're
something
Restart.
like that. Not Restart, there's another Prospect Heights YABC. Remember the one I brought you to, the guy? That was a totally different one, right, and
okay.
they don't have, they would need that support because those kids
Sounds
I'm sorry, Zachary, Good Shepherds,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Shepherds with an S. Yeah, okay.
services.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Good Shepherd
just Good
Services is the name, but the email is just goodshepherds.org.
Shepherds.org.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to work with Good Shepherds back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Good.
I forgot you did that.
Okay,
You
so
don't even-
because-
You said 1 L or 2? It's 1 L?
One, no,
One
two
L.
1 L.
2 L's, 1 H.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
CHURCHILL.
okay, got you. Thank you.
All right, so
Okay.
thank
Before we
you.
adjourn, could, just wanted to request if someone could add me to the WhatsApp.
Oh,
Or, yeah.
to the general WhatsApp.
Yeah. And also if any of the subcommittees, I think the last time I was here, I signed up to join some of the subcommittees, but
Yeah, we already got-
did.
yeah, fell off on the communication. So if it's in those WhatsApp, if someone could add me, I'm
I'll add. Josh, what's your last name?
happy to. Serrano, S-E-R.
Alright, I have to make,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to add you and then, I'm gonna ask you to. put
January
this
Gotta
down.
go
meeting
back
is
to-
when?
to some of the-
It's gonna should be
Yeah,
the second
that's
Tuesday, but I'm
maybe
gonna
right,
ask
that's
Khalid
what
because
I'm
things
saying.
are
Yeah,
getting
that's
sharp.
what I'm saying.
Watch out because you're standing in front of them.
Okay, so thank you, everybody. We will now move for the adjournment of the meeting.
I second.
Or
my first.
You're good to go.
What is it, 8:20? Yeah.
And it was a good meeting. Thanks everyone for working. Thank you, Josh, Zach for visiting.
So you're gonna present what I quote to them and.
Yes, I'll call you. Give me your email, Brian.
Yeah, I'm reading it. Cause is it gonna start being
B&I.
consistent?
No, I got your name.
No, B&I.
Your telephone?
Oh, you said my telephone, you said my email.
Oh, sorry.
347
How long you-
but I don't think
262 0406.
Okay, cool. I'll
And
call you when we.
if I don't answer.